What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. So I have something I need to show you that's coming to a liberal city near you. I expect New York to be pulling this off real soon. California hospitals to require all visitors, all, to show proof of vaccination. As a matter of fact, you either have to show proof of vaccination or you have to show that you tested negative for COVID. So this is very interesting, and another reason why I'm glad I'm in Georgia. So let's go over this, and then we're going to watch the video that goes into more detail. But I really feel sorry for those of you who have loved ones that are in, and this is for nursing homes too. I forgot about to mention that. It's not this in California. It's not only for hospitals, but it's also for nursing homes or elderly care centers. So you can't even go into those facilities without showing proof of vaccination or that you tested negative for COVID. So this is something that's going to spread in the blue cities. I see it coming really soon. They're just setting it down for you all. And I really feel sorry for people who are in the hospitals who really want to see their loved ones. This is a part of healing. You want to basically have a good day, and having someone that cares about you, who loves you, to be there by your side in that cold room. They're always so cold in these hospitals, but you need to have somebody there to just basically lift up your spirits. Now, unfortunately, they're letting one person in at a time, and that, I mean, I'm going to keep my comments to myself about that. But the thing about it is that when you have someone who doesn't want to take the test and that doesn't have the vaccine, they can't come in there. And especially if they have family members or their parents are in elderly care, this is something that's going to hit hard, for them. And I hope no one has anyone that's terminally ill in these facilities and you're in a position where you don't want to take the test, or you don't, you definitely don't have the jab. But the thing about it is that, okay, taking the test, sure, go ahead and do that. But I think it's just a slow frog boil where, they're giving you the option. Because at first it was the option of you could take it, and don't have to wear a mask, and then you don't take it, but you have to wear a mask, and the rules constantly change. They constantly change all the time. So now it's like you can take the jab or you can get tested, and now I'm sure they're gonna take away the testing option, and you either have to get the jab or not. I mean, if you get the jab, then you can come in. If you don't, you can't. So I'm just ready we're really in the full-blown papers, please phase that is very familiar, and that was back in Hitler's Germany. So let me go ahead and read this for you. California hospitals will now require visitors to either have been vaccinated against COVID-19 or prove that they've tested negative for the virus. As of Wednesday, all hospitals, nursing homes, look, they spell nursing homes. Come on, the post-millennial. Get your act together and proofread your daggone articles. Nursing homes or intermediate care facilities in California will be held to this standard. This is according to ABC 7. Visitors who are vaccinated must provide their vaccination card or a digital QR code. The order goes into effect as California is also mandating that all healthcare workers be fully vaccinated by September the 30th. This is a step further from what Governor Gavin Newsom had previously announced. Yeah, get him out of there, y'all. Look, this is an opportunity to get that clown out of there. He's being recalled. Y'all got an election coming up. He keep changing the rules. He also go to places where he doesn't have to wear the mask, but he makes you guys wear a mask. It's rules for thee, not for me type of mentality with that demon rat. Y'all have it. Listen, if you guys vote him in again, then you deserve everything you get. That's all I got to say. Anyway, let me get back to reading this article. Previously, healthcare workers were to be given a choice between vaccination or weekly testing. This is no longer the case. The only exception to avoiding vaccination is a religious belief. Remember what I told y'all about that? Or a medically supported health reasons. And this has to be a actual, not a certified doctor letter, but it has to be a legitimate letter, like a letterhead that's signed. I don't think it has to be notarized or anything like that, but I do know it has to be a letterhead and with your doctor's real signature, not the stamp, stating that you are medically exempt from receiving the COVID vaccine. So, but this is going to be hard to get. I mean, you really have to have something going on with you. But this right here is the way to go right here, like right here. Okay. You don't even know what I mean. We talked about this on my live stream if you guys were around during that time. Healthcare facilities are high risk settings where COVID-19 outbreaks can have severe consequences for vulnerable populations, including hospitalization, severe illness, and death. By requiring healthcare workers to be fully vaccinated and visitors to acute care facilities to demonstrate they are fully vaccinated or have tested negative for COVID-19. California is protecting the most vulnerable individuals while also protecting workers in these settings, the State Department of Public Health said in a press release. Currently, over 76% of eligible Californians are vaccinated. Now, correct me if I'm wrong there, chat. Let me know, taters. Let me know in the comment section. But I was told that if over 70 or 75% of individuals or the population of any state or even this country is vaccinated, then that is a step forward to herd immunity. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. Now, I mean, they keep changing the rules. I can't keep up. But I mean, isn't that what I've been told? I was told that if 70 or 75% of a state or of the nation, and we know that's not going to happen with the nation no time soon, but the way they keep cranking up these new rules, I don't know. We might, I don't know. We'll see if the overwhelming majority of their citizens and residents are vaccinated. I don't understand what's the problem, but anyway, I can't keep up with the rules. But here is a video that talks about it in detail, and so let's go ahead and check this one out.
Many of you I know have plans to visit someone who's in a hospital, perhaps a nursing home in our state. New this morning, you're going to have to show proof that you've been vaccinated against COVID or show results of a recent negative COVID test before you're allowed to enter. Let's bring in KTVU's Alyssa Harrington. You're live at John Muir Medical Center there in Walnut Creek. This is part of a new state rule that goes into effect today.
That's right, and this is really all about keeping staff and patients at hospitals safe. The mandate went into effect at midnight, and here at John Muir, the hospital actually sent out a letter to patients alerting them to the change. Now, hospital visitors will be screened at the door before being allowed inside. They must be vaccinated and show proof of that vaccination. This could be a vaccination card, a photo of it, or a digital record with a QR code. Unvaccinated visitors must present proof of a negative COVID-19 test given within the past 72 hours before the visit. Hospitals across the state are tightening guidelines around visitation to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Dr. Peter Chin Hong at UCSF told me he welcomes these changes. He said the rules are for bedside visitors, but also custodial staff, food vendors, and really anybody who enters the hospital. It's important to protect vulnerable patients and staff, especially with COVID cases on the rise and major concerns about the Delta variant.
So if you really wanted to think about protecting the people who need it the most, you want to make that environment as safe as possible. One way is making sure the staff, the clinicians are all vaccinated. But the second layer, just as important, is making sure that people coming in and out are also vaccinated or free of COVID at the time.
The mandate also requires masks for all visitors and rules around physical distancing. A lot of hospitals are also limiting the amount of visitors allowed in the room. Here at John Muir and at UCSF, only one visitor is allowed inside a room at a time. 2 caregivers are allowed for pediatric patients. A new state health order is also requiring all healthcare workers in California get vaccinated. Reporting live in Walnut Creek, I'm Alyssa Harrington, KTVU, Fox 2.
So here's the deal. I think if this isn't a wake-up call for many of you, particularly those of you in blue cities and blue states, if this isn't a wake-up call for you all to start taking your health seriously, I don't know what is. This really is. Oh my God, I don't know what to even say. Like, this is an opportunity for you all to now watch what you're eating. Okay? Be active. Drink your water. You know what to do. And I mean, you know what to do. Anyway, if you don't know what to do, check out my live streams on Monday and Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, sometimes they start at 7, but that's not the norm. They're 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That is where we have unfiltered, uncensored news. And this is where I get to tell you what's really on my mind. And if you don't know what to do in reference to your health, then come check me out, okay? So anyway, that's all I got to say about this. This is something that they started in California. It's always a flip-floppy. They first New York is like, you can't go to theaters, you can't go to concerts, you can't go to restaurants without being vaccinated. Now California is like, hold my beer, you can't come into the hospitals, you can't come into see your grandmama and grandpappy in the nursing homes, okay, or any of the elder centers without having any type of vaccination or proof that you've been tested. So yeah, it once again, somebody living in a nice red state. I'm looking at both of y'all and going, so glad I'm here in the red, I swear. That's probably the only time I'm glad I'm in the red, okay? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. Let me know what you think. If you're in California, do you have a loved one that's in a hospital, or do you have a loved one or family member that's in these nursing facilities? And are you vaccinated? Are you not vaccinated? Are you going to do the tests every time you want to go see them? I mean, I just want to know what you guys are thinking at this moment, because it looks pretty grim from over here. But let me know what you think. Those of you who don't live in here, are you afraid this is going to come to your blue cities? Because we don't have to worry about that coming over here to Georgia, okay? And I definitely don't think it's going to have to come over there to Florida either. So let me know what you think about this. Also, be sure to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Later, taters.